Hi digital marketers, this is Faisal. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will try to show you how can you set up the Google Ads conversion tracking with the Shopify theme independent data layer. You know that I am already published lots of video about theme independent data layer. So I presume that you know that how can you enable your Shopify store data layer and how can you create tag triggers variable on Google Tag Manager. If you do not yet, you to go to my YouTube channel. From here, you can check it out. Check it out. How can you create the Google Tag Manager account also? All of that. So no more delay, let's get started. You can see that that is my Shopify store and I am already preview the all event, and you can see that I am find out all of event purchase, begin checkout, add to cart, view item, page view, and these are also provided the all event information which you want to send with the Google Ads conversion track. So firstly, our work is we have to set up the goal on Google Ads. You know that that is the really simple process. And if you go back to my channel, you can see that I am already published video about how can you set up the Google Ads conversion tracking. So I am go to my Google Ads section, and that is our Google Ads account. And I hope you can sign in on your Google Ads platform. And after your registration process and account creating process, then you can find out this kind of option. And from the left hand side, hover over the goals, then you can find out the goals section perfectly. So I am just create the new conversion goal. So click the plus create conversion goal, and here Google Ads show the four type of conversion, which type of tracking conversion you have to set up. So our today target is website. So that I am select the Google website, and here I am adding my website domain. So that is my Shopify store. For this store, I am creating the Google Ads conversion tracking. So copy the URL and paste on it and scan. So it will take a little time to scan the website. You can see that we have to find out the create conversion action from web and event. From here, you can also create the conversion action for Google Ads conversion tracking, but we are create the manually. So here you can see that Google Ads already provided the option which is add a conversion action manually. So I'm click on the add a conversion action manually, and here you have a select the for which event you have to set up the Google Ads. So our target is purchase, because you know that purchase is little much complicated. So I start with the purchase, and all other event are the same. Just it is difference between some event parameter send for purchase, and for add to cart and other events we do not send the more information for other. So I am select the purchase and conversion action optimization option. From here you must be select the primary action used for bidding optimization, because purchase event is too much important, and you have to say to the Google that your purchase event they are treated as a primary action used for bidding optimization. And conversion name, you can put the any kind of name according to your business name. So I am just giving the name that is purchase website, and here you have to also adding the value for your value section, and count will be the every, because every purchase is important. I do not discuss more about the how can you create the goal setup on Google Ads, because I already created lots of video about it. You can check it my YouTube channel, then you can find out each and everything. So, and our another main task is enhance conversion. So enhanced conversion is that you have to send in the your provided data like first name, last name, email, and your all user information. Then Google will be the retarget according to your username, providing username. So that is the most important. You have to use the use enhanced conversion for this conversion action. Before you have to tick mark on it, you can check out your data layer. Your data layer are providing all our user information or not. But in the purchase event, you can see that I am find out the all customer user information. So I am tick mark. So I am tick mark on the use enhanced conversion for conversion action. I hope you understand what actually I mean by it. So finally, I am clicking the done and also save and continue. So here you can find out Google are giving the instruction that you have to set up the Google tag, and here also you can see the setup. So I am clicking the setup, and here you can see that Google tag ID AW 10815 whatever. You just copy the code and go to your Google Tag Manager and go to tags. I am set up the conversion Google Tag ID, Google Tag, so new and tag configuration. In the Google Ads, you can see the Google tag. You have a two type of tag. One is for Google Ads and another one is for Google Analytics 4. So I have to pick the Google Ads Google tag and paste the tag ID, and you have to trigger in the page view event, because you know that for the Shopify we have to set up the page view event. That means when you visiting the any kind of page, in any kind of page, Shopify data layer push the page view event. So all pages for the other CMS you have to pick, and for the page view you have to select the Shopify. So I am pick the page view for it, and also giving the tag name, that is Google Ads tag ID. Save it. So now we have another word. We are adding the conversion linker, because when anybody clicking on your ads, they are visiting their browser. Um, the conversion linker provided the GSL ID, so you have to focus on that. For the GSL ID, you have to for the GSL ID, you have to set up the Google conversion linker. So here you can see that conversion linker, and you do not do anything, triggering all will be the page. So that is the conversion Google Ads conversion linker. Save it. So I am back to the my goals, and we are set up already. So we are close it, because already we are set up the Google tag. And now we have to just submit it, because Google tag will be submitted. So, and back to our Google Ads platform, reload the page. So that is our goal website, purchase website. So now I am set up the Google Tag Manager. If I am go to the tag, then you can find out the tag here also, and also tag. And so today we are set up by the Google Tag Manager. So click the Google Tag, and our goal is purchase website. So you have to concern about it. So I am copy the conversion ID from it and back to our Google Tag Manager and go to tags, create the Google Ads conversion tracking for purchase event, new, and tag configuration, and that will be the Google Ads and Google Ads conversion tracking here. So click on it. So here is the option conversion ID. Already we have copied from the conversion ID. So I'm pasting the conversion ID, conversion level. Again, go to our Google Ads platform. Here you can see that conversion level. So as usual, you have to copy the conversion level and back to Google Tag Manager based on it. So what is the conversion value? You can go to the data layer and find out the value. Here you can see the conversion value, that is e-commerce dot value. So I'm going to Google Tag Manager, click the plus sign to create the conversion value. So also click the plus sign, variable configuration, that will be the data layer variable, and that is the e-commerce dot value. So I am just memorize it. So I am just write on it, but you have to copy from the your data layer, because if you have any spelling mistake, then your tag is not working. So I am back to Google Tag Manager, and that will be the GX conversion value. Save it. So our second one is transaction ID. So if I go to the tag assistant again, so find out the transaction ID. Here you can see the transaction ID. So you have to pick the e-commerce dot transaction ID. So back to Google Tag Manager and click the plus sign to create the transaction ID. Also click the plus sign and variable configuration, data layer variable, and that will be the e-commerce dot transaction ID. And that will be the Google as transaction ID. Save it. So I'm adding the transaction ID currency code. So we have to adding the currency code again. Back to our data layer, find out the currency. Where is it? Here you can see the currency. So e-commerce dot currency. Back to our Google Tag Manager tag and also plus sign and also plus variable configuration data layer variable. So here is the e-commerce dot currency. So I am giving the variable name that is equal as currency. Save it. So we are adding the all of parameters. Now you have to select the provided product level sales data. If you are select on it, so that is the not the mandatory. But if you have a data that is the merchant ID, feed country, feed language, discount items, you can provide it. But I am do not provide it. But I am adding the items. So how can I create the items? So if I go to then go to the plus sign and also plus sign, where we are using the custom JavaScript because we are for the array, we are sending the item ID. First one, second one is price, third one is quantity. So we are only pick the three event parameter. If I go to the Google Tag Assistant in the items section, you can see that lots of parameter. So from this parameter, I'm just already on only three event parameter. One is item ID, second one is price, and third one is quantity. But item ID will be the ID, price will be the price, and quantity will be the quantity. So that we are scrapping the only three event parameters. So I'm using the custom JavaScript code from that, and this code I will provide it the description box. From here you can collect the code. I hope you understand. So I'm go to Google Tag Manager. So here I am providing the code. So I'm adding the code that is the Google Ads array and save it. So I am adding the array and you have to select the provided shipping data. So you have to adding the postal code, country, which event parameter you have to available. You can adding on it, shipping cost, all of that. So one is shipping postal code, first one. So I'm back to my data layer. Where is the shipping postal code? Here you can see that customer chip. That is the postal code. So I do know. I just adding the customer chip. So I am copy the customer chip to create the new variable. So back to tag manager and plus sum and also plus sum and variable configuration data layer variable. So that will be the customer chip. So GX postal. So I am adding it. Shipping country. So I am like to tag assistant and see the country. Where is the country? Here you can see the customer country. So I'm copy the country, the customer country, and back to our tag manager. Also plus sign to adding the customer. Adding the customer country. Plus sign variable configuration, that will be the data layer variable, providing the customer country, and variable will be the G as customer country. But if you data layer are not provided all the details, then you can avoid it. But in the theme independent data layer, you have to avail the all information. So estimated delivery date, we are just check out that the delivery date. Where is the delivery date? I didn't find out the delivery date. Find out any delivery date. I skip this event parameter. So shipping cost, you can go to the again back to the data layer. Where is the shipping cost? Here is the shipping. You can see that shipping, but that is the empty. But if you have a option on the purchase event shipping, that will be the one. So I pick e-commerce dot shipping. So back to full tag manager, shipping cost. So plus sign to adding the shipping cost. So also plus sign. And variable configuration data layer variable that will be the e-commerce dot shipping, and variable name will be the GS shipping cost. Save it. So we are adding all of shipping data, and now we have to adding the trigger. So triggering, and that will be the purchase event. So we are adding the tag name, that is Google Ads conversion tracking for the save it. So we are perfectly set up the purchase event, but we have another one, that is we are adding the user data also. So click new and tag configuration, that will be the, we are just go to Google Ads. Here you can see the Google Ads user provided data. That is a new update. Previously we have set up the user data on this a specific event tag, but this tag has separated the Google Ads. So I am click on it, and here you can see that conversion ID. So where we can find out conversion ID, again back to our goal section. Here you can see that purchase website, that is our goal. That is our conversion ID. So we will copy the conversion ID and back to our Google Tag Manager and paste the conversion ID. So here you can see the user provided data. So for that I am create the new variable, because I am adding the all user data. That will be the you enhance your um, sell, and Google will be retarget your audience according to the user data. So that is the most important. So new variable, and here you can see that variable. So you can also adding the automatic collection. So that will be, if you select this option, the email, phone number, name and address will be automatically collected to the you collected from data layer. But manual configuration is the best, because you have to create the variable for that and adding on it. So first one is email. So I am just go to the new variable to create the email parameter. So we can go to the again data layer. We have to find out the email from here. So you just copy the email from it. So back to Google Tag Manager, variable configuration. That will be the data layer variable. You know that email. So that is the email. Save it. So our email adding. Here you can see that adding. Now phone number. So again, you have to create the new variable for the phone. Again, tag assistant. We have to find out the phone here. Phone are empty because I do not adding the phone number when I am done the testing purpose, a testing purchase. So I copy the phone from here. Again, Google Tag Manager and variable section, data layer variable, that is the only phone, and variable name will be the GX phone. Save it and adding it first name. So again, I am go to the check out my data layer. So here you can see that customer first name. So I'm just copy the customer first name from here, and again Google Tag Manager, and for the first name, and go to the new variable, and the variable configuration, data layer variable, adding the customer first name, that's the GS first name. Save it, and for the last name, again I am back to Google, back to Tag Assistant. Here you can see that customer last name. So one by one, I am adding it. Try and do not skip anything because you have to understand each and everything perfectly. So I am done. I'm showing the each and everything. So customer last name, that is S last name. Save it, and now strict. So I am again the good tag assistant data layer. So I can find out the street. Street is you know that is the address, customer address first line. So I am copy the customer address line one and back to our tag manager, new variable. The same process again and again. I am creating the each and everything data layer variable, and also based on it, that is name will be the variable as that is district. Save it, and our next one is city. So again, I am back to the data layer to find out the city. Here you can see the customer city. So I will copy the customer city from here and again back to our tag. And for the city, I am pick the new variable. Also, data layer based on it, customer city, that is city as city. Save it, and the region, we are back to our region will be the customer state. So I am copy the customer state. So for the region, I am go to new variable and data layer variable based on it. That is the two layers region. Save it, and our next one is country. So already we are providing the country. So country. So we see that customer country. So we copy the customer country from here and back to our manager and pick the new variable configuration. That will be the data layer variable, customer country. Yes, country. We are almost done. Only we need postal code. So we will check it out. Postal code, customer G, that is the postal code. You know that. So we will go to the new variable and variable configuration. The data layer variable that will be the customer G. So I need to work as customer G or postal code. I am giving the long name because already I am create the another variable. So we have to understand that that is G or postal. Save it. We are done. Variable. We have create the user provided data. So just we are giving that name, that is Google as user provided data. So this variable I am configured. So save it and see. Here you can see that user provided data. So triggering will be the purchase because I am creating for the purchase, and that will be the again giving the tag name, that is Google Ads user provided data. We save it. We are done. So we have to submit it, publish it. So now I am preview it, and so check out that our Google Ads conversion tracking for purchase event working or not. So go to preview, continue. That is our website. So we are go to the dummy purchase for testing. So open for the page, cart, checkout, finally pay now. You can go to the purchase event. Here you can see that our Google Ads conversion tracking for purchase are perfectly working fire, and our Google Ads user data are perfectly working. So we can go to the our goal summary, and for the website purchase that is show inactive, you can see that we haven't verified tag yet, which usually takes up to 3 hours after someone visit your page containing the tag. So we have to wait 3 hours for that, but the setup is done. You can see that the all setup is perfectly working. Our tag is working perfectly, but we can see the purchase. But what about the other event? Well, for that, that is the simple process. If I'm just go to the new tab and Google Ads conversion tracking. So you have to adding the conversion ID, conversion level, But for the conversion value, transaction ID, currency code, that will be not the necessary, because when any visitor comes to your site, um, they are they are done the add to cart and begin checkout event. You do not find out the um, transaction ID, because only purchase event provided the transaction ID. So you do not provide any transaction ID. Also, you do not provide any customer data for that, because if I go to the tag assistant here, you can see that add to cart. For the add to cart, you do not find out here. See, you do not any find out the customer details. Only for the purchase you have to find out the customer details. So the main thing is, for only the purchase event, you have to add in the all user information, which you have to find out in your data layer. But for the other event, you do not find out the customer information. If you do not find out the any customer details for other events, so how can you implement on this add to cart on begin checkout? I hope you understand. So that is the process of Google Ads conversion tracking. I think this video is helpful for you who have successfully set up Google Ads conversion tracking for the purchase. So thanks for watching this video. I will see you in the next video with a new topic. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.